Hey fellas, how's it going? It's been a hot minute, and I am aware I just been gone for a while, and that's been intentional, to be honest. I just wanted to get a break from uploading videos overall, even though I don't think I deserve it. I mean, really, I haven't been uploading that much anyway. But either way, I've always been thinking of just going back to it eventually, and I just didn't know how to start it off. Until now, I actually have the mastery rank test to complete, and I think it would be a good idea for me to try it. I think it's a good moment for me to do the test and upload it to YouTube and share it with everyone, as well as provide some insight as to how to complete the test, because I'm sure there's a few people who would want to know how to finish the 28th test. And here we are. I actually needed some help myself, so I went onto YouTube and looked for some videos. So honestly, if you want to look at my video or not, it's up to you. But essentially, you should probably go with Vauban Prime, or Vauban, and use his fourth ability, because this one's a little bit tricky. I actually couldn't do it with any other Warframe. It was kind of difficult, and by holding his fourth ability, you throw these little balls that create a vortex. Then you're gonna pick up these canisters, throw it at them, and start just melting them down however you can, because they are unaffected by your attacks unless you throw the canister at them. So this allows very quick work to be applied. There are a few Eximus enemies which kind of suck because they're just stronger than usual, but it's possible. It's tricky. It is tricky, but Vauban actually does a pretty good job in helping out here. And yeah, you just gotta pick up the canister. It may seem like there's not a time limit or anything, but there is, because the canisters blow up after a bit of time. And if you don't, and there's only 7 canisters as well, so that also makes it very difficult to time everything properly. But as I said, Vauban actually makes it a bit easier to group all of the enemies together. Still a little bit difficult. I would suggest definitely practicing a few times. In fact, I think I probably should have practiced a few times myself, but I think we got it done. I think we got it going. Good thing is that if you die, that's fine. There's no amount of lives. There's no life count. It's just you just have a time limit. But the time limit can be your downfall if you don't. I would suggest practicing. I did have to practice a few times because it is difficult. For some people, it's not that big of a deal, but for people like me who's just a filthy casual, practice makes perfect. And there we go. I also did help. I did use the Amprex. I did use the Amprex. It made it easier to get multiple kills at once. But there we go. We are now mastery rank 28. And I know I was speaking a lot right there. I thought it was better for me to show how to actually finish the test rather than just talking. But just to recap, you do Vauban Prime comes in clutch here. I don't have that many mods on him. I just have something that helps him survive. Using his fourth ability, by holding the button, you throw a small ball that creates a vortex, and you can see all the enemies condense into one point. You grab the canister, throw it at that point, and just mow them down as fast as you can. Then the next canister pops up, rinse and repeat. Do keep in mind that although there is no time limit, you do have 7 canisters. In a way, there is a time limit, but there is 7 canisters, and each of them spawn after a certain amount of time, and each of them decay after a certain amount of time. So if you don't end up throwing that canister in time, it just disappears. You have to wait for the next canister to come, essentially making you waste time, as you saw there. I would say practice a bit. Maybe some people are legends and they can do it first try. That's cool. I just got a notification. Oh, got a reward, an achievement from Steam. Yeah. But I would suggest practicing. Whether or not you have Bobbin or some other Warframe, I would suggest practicing. There's nothing wrong with practicing. Please practice, because if you do fail the mission, you're gonna have to wait a whole day to do the test again. And I personally, as patient as I am, I don't like waiting for things that I could have done like earlier, easier, if I weren't to have failed. Like I don't like failing and then having to wait because I failed. I just don't. I don't feel accomplished that way. That's just me. Anyways, I know I've been away from making videos for a while, but I'm hoping to get back into it. I just don't really have much motivation, but there's a bit of a fire in me to continue making these videos. So hopefully I'll think up of something. I know I still have the Suits RPG to finish, but it's like I don't even want to play that. I've just been farming Warframe all this time. As you can see, I'm now rank 28. I was rank 26 when I finished off Another Day, Another NASA, and I've just been grinding ever since. But I want to continue because I do want to get to rank 30, and then eventually Legendary 1. Once I do that, I may take a break from Warframe for a little while, but that's my goal. That's my end goal. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully this will be a little treat to those who actually enjoy watching my videos. I'm still around. I'm just not dedicating too much time to YouTube as much anymore, but I do want to get back to it eventually. And I will make more Warframe content. However, I do have other things in mind that I may want to try. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much. May this serve as a tutorial video in a way, as well as a greetings to those who probably wanted to see something from me. Either way, thank you all so much for watching, and you all stay safe.